Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about the dissection of the hibiscus flower. Okay, but before that I will just give you a glimpse. Okay, so what is flower? Flower is basically the reproductive structure. Okay, and it is found in the angiosperms. Okay, the flower bearing plants are known as angiosperm. Okay, so it facilitates the reproduction usually by attracting the pollinators or enabling the self-pollination. Okay, and what's the function of the flower? I already told you, it's the reproduction purpose. Okay, it reproduces seed through sexual reproduction, ensuring the survival of the species. And the flower, okay, it will attract the pollinators. Okay, so what are the pollinators? Like bees, insects, butterflies. Okay, through their color, scent, okay, and nectar. So now let's talk about the main part of the flower and the function. Okay, so in this today's live dissection video, we are taking the example of the hibiscus flower. So hibiscus flower is a perfect example of complete and the bisexual flower, meaning that it contains both male and female reproductive organ. So I will show you one by one. So first of all, let's talk about its external features. Okay, so this is the sepals. Student, this green one is the sepal. So it's green leaf-like structures which is beneath the petal. These red ones are the petal and this green one is the sepal, and it protects the flower bud before it blooms. Okay, and it remain intact. You can see it is still intact there. Okay, even after the petal fall off. Okay, now let's talk about this red color. So these we all know, they are known as petals. So there are basically 5 petals in the hibiscus. Okay, this is 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so hibiscus flower is 5 petaled. Okay, and there are different colors in the hibiscus, like it can be red, pink or yellow. Okay, and these petals are gametophilous. It means the gametopetalous, it means that they are fused together. Okay, so they are fused here, they are not separate at the basal portion, they are fused together. Okay, and the main purpose I already told you, this red vibrant color, it is used for attracting the pollinator. Okay, and as well as it will protect the internal reproductive structures. Okay, so now let's we learn about the calyx. Okay, so let's just separate the first calyx. So student, this is calyx. Okay, so I will just keep it here. Okay, so this portion is known as calyx. Now I will keep corolla, is the bunch of petal. Okay, but here I will keep you just one petal. Okay, so we can just take this flower and we can just take this. See, I told you they are gametopetalous. It means all these, okay, petals, they are fused together. Okay, so they are, you can see they are joined together. So this is one petal. Okay, so this is the petal. Now let's talk about the reproductive structure of the hibiscus. Okay, so student, this is the reproductive structure. Let me remove all the petals for you first, then I will show you. Okay, so these are 1 2 3, this is the 4th leaf and this is the 5th leaf. Okay, so we will take off all the other petal there, and now let's talk about the reproductive structure. So student, this structure is the reproductive structure. Okay, okay, so student, I will show you. This is the corolla. let's show me in detail. Okay, so this portion is known as stigma. Okay, this is style, and the basal swollen one, this one is the ovary. Okay, so these are the female organs. Okay, and if we talk about the male organ, then there are numerous stamens which are fused into a column around the style. Okay, so these one, this red one is the stigma, these one, this the one with the yellow head. Okay, so I hope you can see. So you can see this is the red portion. Okay, not the red portion, this is the green portion, and this is the filament. Okay, and this is supporting the anther. So this portion is known as filament, and this yellow portion is the anther. Okay, so the anther will produce the pollen grain. So if I will dust, like you can see some yellow powder. Okay, on my hand only you can see. So this yellow powder, for making it more clear, I will just rub it off in the petal. So this yellow thing is the pollen. Okay, now let's talk about the female organ in detail. So I already told you that this red color one, okay, this is the stigma. The long elongated tube is the style, and style, the stigma contains the sticky surface, okay, to catch the pollen. So you can see that it's very sticky. Okay, so this will catch, the pollinator will sit here. Okay, they will just the pollens will get attached to the legs of the insect, and then when they sit here to take the nectar, then the pollen will be transferred here. Okay, and this is the style, and this is the ovary. Okay, the style will connect the stigma to the ovary. So ovary, it will contain the ovule. Okay, so what will happen, that when the pollen will be transferred from the insect leg to the stigma, it will start developing the pollen tube, which is finally reaching the ovary. Okay, for the fertilization purpose. So I can show you internal structure also. So let me just dissect it. I hope it comes clean. So this is the external surface. Okay, this is what I want to show you. Okay, so you can see that this portion is the ovary. Okay, this one. Let me take off the cover only so that you can see it more clearly. So these are the stigma. Okay, okay, so you can see the internal structure. So this stigma is there. Now this is, we are talking, this is the style, and finally this is the ovary. Okay, so the pollen tube will travel, okay, till the end, so that the fertilization will occur. Okay, now we will try to understand what is the role, okay, of flower in the plant life cycle. So I already told you that the flower, it will attract the bees, okay, pollinators. Okay, then the seed formation will occur after fertilization. The ovule will become the seeds. The ovary will mature into a fruit capsule that will contain the seeds. Okay, And what is the ecological role of pollination? That it supports the biodiversity. Okay. So beside that, student, in the closing note, I want to say something about the cultural and medicinal significance of hibiscus. So hibiscus represent the beauty, fame and immortality of various cultures, and it is having the medicinal functions also, and used as an ingredient in the teas, skincare and the traditional remedies, and it also holds the economical importance as it is used as an ornamental plant, okay, and in the herbal products. So this is all about the dissection of the hibiscus. Thank you.